My name is Tiffany Hilsbeck. I am doing a presentation on culture in Belgium, and this is for my oral and interpersonal communications course. In my audience, I have my daughter Ariana and my brother Scott. And the topics that I will be covering today are communication, do's and taboos, key values, and achievements. For communication, there are three main languages in Belgium, which are Flemish, spoken by the Flemings, which is over half of the population speaks this. This is also like Dutch, but not quite. Another third of the population speaks French. These are the Walloons. And about a tenth of the people in Belgium are bilingual, but most of them have some knowledge of both French and Flemish. Yet a very small fraction of the population speaks German, and this is due to the fact that there were many countries that were fighting over the Belgian territory. For do's and taboos, the do's here are when you're in a meeting, business or social, you are expected to shake hands with everybody who's in attendance, men, women, and children. Next, when you're leaving that meeting, you are also expected to shake their hands again. Also, when you're being introduced, you should repeat your name as you're going through this process. When you're at a big gathering and you are having drinks, you are expected to wait to take your drink until the host makes their toast. And when you are receiving gifts, you are expected to open those in front of the person giving them to you. For taboos, you do not want to do things like yawning or snapping your fingers, putting your hands in your pockets, scratching yourself, slapping people on the back, which is like a custom that we have in America when you're having a good time visiting with someone. But these are things that you really shouldn't try to do in public in Belgium. Key values in Belgium are cultural values here will be, because of the fact that it is a very uncertain country in our world, they put a lot of value on preparing for the future. Because of this, people receive a very thorough training when they are planning on having a lot of the jobs, so that way when that employee is working, they don't have to worry about replacing them. For family values, they have large family gatherings, and Christmas time is important. And those at that gathering, people will eat like sweetbread together that's in the shape of Jesus Christ. For Easter, they actually have the tradition of telling children that eggs are dropped by church bells that are flying over into the yards, which is, a little like our own custom of telling children that an Easter bunny hides them in the yard. For achievements, Belgium is considered a diamond capital of the world. Yes. In 1996, the annual turnover of the industry was 23 billion US dollars. Belgium, and more precisely Antwerp, has long since been a global center for the diamond trade. Diamond cutting in Antwerp began in the 16th century when Jewish people were evicted from Spain and Portugal. They relocated to Belgium, and with them they brought the knowledge of diamond trading. By the end of the 7th century, internal conflicts between the guild of the diamond cutters and the rich merchants in Belgium led Antwerp to lose the status of the World Diamond Center, and the focus shifted to Amsterdam. And in the 18th century, Amsterdam had gained control of the world's diamond supply, and they preferred to keep the best stones for themselves and their own diamond cutters, leaving Antwerp with low-quality, rough diamonds. However, Antwerp, being left with these rougher diamonds, actually developed new methods to turn the low-quality rough diamonds into more fine polished gemstones. In 1871, a new source of diamonds was actually discovered in the Kimberley diamond fields of South Africa, which led to the resurrection of the diamond industry in Belgium. Mass quantities of rough diamonds were transported to Europe, and the diamond cutters in Antwerp were able to get their hands full of diamonds again. And the Antwerp Diamond Bourse was founded on June 7th of 1904. Today, the Antwerp Diamond Bourse is a major global diamond trade hub. It serves more than 2,000 international diamond traders and manufacturers. Other important industries in Belgium are actually production of steel, iron, crude copper, and crude zinc. Another achievement of theirs is beer, and making and appreciating beer is part of the heritage of a range of communities throughout Belgium. It plays a role in daily life there, as well as many festivals that they hold and festive occasions. Almost 1,500 types of beer are produced in the country using different fermentation methods. Since the 80s, craft beer has become especially popular. There are certain regions which are known for their particular varieties, while some Trappist communities have also been involved in beer production, giving profits to charity. Several organizations of brewers exist who work with communities on a broad level of advocate responsible beer consumption. Sustainable practice has also become a part of the culture, with recyclable packaging encouraged and new technologies to reduce water usage in the production process. Besides being transmitted in the home and social circles, knowledge and skills are also passed down from master brewer to who run classes in breweries, specialized university courses that target those involved in the field and hospitality in general, public training programs for entrepreneurs, and small test breweries for amateur brewers. The United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, or UNESCO, wrote that while the country drinks a wide variety of beer, it's also famous for cooking with it. Everything from flavorful sauces to beer-washed cheese. They use beer in their daily cooking constantly. There are restaurants that actually put beer in almost every recipe that they make. The agency also noted that beer experts, or zythologists, who study and discuss the country's complex and often experimental brews, acknowledged efforts to make brewing more sustainable, including agreements between some breweries and neighboring farms that no pesticides or chemicals will be used that could pollute the groundwater. That's all I have. Thank you for being here to listen to my presentation, and here's my works cited. Does anybody have any questions?